Number 20, Hagen Harrison, breaking out the moves. He looked like he was down. He was going to get the first down, but he looked like he was down. That's kind of deflating as an Oldham County player and Oldham County coach there. You can see if you're looking on the sidelines, right, McBroom and Coach Oldham talking it over on what just happened there, but at the end of the day, Coach Oldham saying, you got to tackle. You got to tackle. We were there, should have made the play, didn't get him down. Awesome play by number 20. That's going on his highlight reel for colleges saying, look what I can do. Extra point kick is good. No good. I was wrong. No good. So great run. That's something that saves saves your energy, saves your morale a little bit. If you're Oldham County, that's a free point, and that point comes back late in the game. I mean, it can mean something there for you.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, crestwoodcoinlaundryky.com.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School.
6-0 Madison Central back live at Bell Field. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Colonel football to start. And Cotton weaving his way through traffic, a flag trailing the play. And it will be Colonel football, should be backed up.
Yeah, I think we'll get a hold or a clip here. Usually those are the two most prevalent. Yeah, we got a block in the back here on Oldham County. But that touchdown run, I'm still thinking about that. That was something that was special by number 20, Hagen Harrison. They ran that speed option look. Oldham County, they had two guys play the running back and nobody on the quarterback, and had several opportunities to get him down. Hagen Harrison showed a nice spin move and just broke it. So Madison Central's feeling great, again, about their run game, about what they're able to do offensively. And Oldham County's got to come back home field. You want to get back into your script, into your game plan. The good thing about this penalty is it doesn't put you behind the chains. We're moving the chains back with it. So still 1st and 10 here.
So the Colonels took it inside the Madison Central 35-yard line. They were held on downs, went forward on 4th and 2, came up short, and then Madison Central responded with a lengthy drive and score while you were away. There's Caden Shepard, the bruising fullback, and he'll plow his way across the 15 down to the 18-yard line, close to a first down.
Yeah, like I said, that's not going to feel good late in the fourth quarter. That's a lot of weight to bring down. It's like a guard playing running back, and we're going to have a new running back as Caden Shepard comes off. His cleat came off, so he's got to get back on, get that shoe back on.
Trent Garrison on, 5'10", 145-pound junior.
So tight formation here by Oldham County. Look for the ball to go outside, and there it goes.
And Garrison on the edge, and he is met right upon receipt, tackle in the open field.
Yeah, so formations in football tell a lot. When you go tight, you're trying to create space out on the edge. When you go wide, you're trying to get some guys out of the box and run the ball inside. So, that's the chess match that you hear when people talk about the game of football, is what are you doing with your formation right now? So you look at it, we're 2 by 2. So not very telling here, but you got to think the ball's going in the air.
There's Hayden Kaiser on that stop as Young rolls on 3rd down at 5. He's evading tacklers lunging, and he should have a first down as he's brought down at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, good run. So that's what I was talking about with a play off script, right? Like that's a pass play. It's a pass call. Looked like he had a guy at the sticks in the flats, but Sam liked the grass he had in front of him, and he just decided to take off and make that one himself.
Young so good with his feet, 438 rush yards on the season. 1,700 career rush yards. Incredible dual threat Colonel quarterback.
Absolutely. Looks like this may be the last play of the quarter here. Let's see what Oldham County's going to do.
Inside hand to Shepard. Not much run inside the teeth of that defense.
Now, a little trap play. They were very successful with that play against South Oldham in the second half. Tight game, and they came out and discovered that trap play against South and really made a lot of money off of it.
Sweat and Jackson collaborate on the stop. That'll take us to the end of one. Madison Central leads by an early 6-0 score. Colonel football from their 22, second down and 9 when we return to Buckner on Glycon.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville. You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Chris Labar, Joe Gamsky back live in Buckner. Gorgeous night for high school football week 8. Madison Central on top of Oldham County. 6-0 Colonel football, second down and long.
So this tests your demeanor right here as a 5-0 football team. You get a big explosive play scored on you. Now you're tasked as an offense, as a senior quarterback, to come back, play under control and be the leader of the football team and control the tempo and control the mindset. But it tests your character as a football team right here. Let's see how they respond on this drive.
Backed up inside their 25-yard line. Young rolling right. Cuts it back to the left, looking for a block, and he'll twist and turn to the 29-yard line.
So rolling out to the sticks, they're trying to hit some comeback routes is what they're doing. So you see the running back holding up in pass protection. You know what they're really trying to do is they're trying to get Sam outside the pocket on that. They're trying to get him out behind the running back, but Madison Central did a great job of setting the edge, so it forced Sam to come back to this side. Now what I didn't see from Madison Central that I saw on the first drive was that backside defensive end just sitting and waiting for him. So we'll see if they come back to whatever defensive call that gave him that look and just told that defensive end to say, hey, sit, wait for him. He's going to come back when he starts scrambling.
Third down and 3. Young on a slant, and Elkins brings it in for a first down as Elkins at the 37-yard line. That'll be Jackson's 9th grab of the year.
Good ball, good catch, little quick slant route. You know, when I was coaching against Oldham County last year and even watching them play on film, you know, something I see them do a lot better this year is catch the football. You know, last year, many times that's a ball they would have dropped. You know, I saw a lot of footballs in and out of hands with these Oldham County Colonels last year, so which has really helped Sam's completion percentage, and they've done a great job of helping him out this year by securing those catches.
Pair of receivers to the near side. Young in the shotgun. To the left, he marches across the 45 to the 47. He'll pick up about 8 yards before he's brought down by Hayden Kaiser.
So that was a pretty quick decision for Sam to take off and run on that play. I don't know if they're telling him, right, hey, you got some run lanes, like be quick. If your first read isn't there, then go. Because that's what it looked like. His first look wasn't open, and he just trusted his legs and went. And he's got some run lane, so I don't blame him. Madison Central, what they got to do is they got to collapse the pocket. They're letting those defensive ends get upfield, and there's no real pressure in the middle of that defense.
And Shepard lunging forward, close to a first down before he's knifed down by Brock Eads.
Great tackle by number 1 coming in there. Corner blitz or slot blitz. He's got to be careful. If we were playing NFL football, that would have been flagged because he got up and gave him a little flex on top of him. They're flagging that a lot in the pros. So, you know, we miss that sometimes on high school football, and you got to let the kids have fun. But good play by the slot blitz coming in and making that gain, even though Oldham County got the first down.
Colonel's trying to respond after a 40-yard touchdown rush by Hagan Harrison of Madison Central. The PAT was off to the right. And here's the end around. Jacob Davis cuts it back inside, and now he's going to be down at the 48, loss of about a half yard.
Good hard run. We're starting to get a little chippy out here, man. You can tell that these teams, you can tell this is a district game. A little extra after the whistle. Good stick right there by number 42 coming downhill. You're telling him to wrap up, but good hit right there. Good tough run. He didn't go down on the first hit. I love this, man. Good physical football. This is exactly what I expected this evening.
Cameron Pittman involved in that ruckus, if you will. Second down and 10 from the 47. Davis in motion. And Young rolling left. He's looking for Elkins, and Elkins brings it in. 6 points and a touchdown.
Wow. What a play. What a play. I thought they had Sam in the backfield. I thought they were staring at a sack. But he, again, that's a great senior quarterback, just being able to elude that play. And good catch. He caught it with his legs on that, but a catch is a catch, and he walks into the end zone. Explosive play for these Oldham County Colonels right here.
Elkins, his third touchdown reception of the year. And Oldham will send on Jose Huerta to kick.
Yeah, they saw something they liked there. Coaches were fired up after that play, so that must have been that's one of those calls that's maybe a group decision. The guy in the box sees something, relays it down to an assistant, which then gives it to the play caller, because the coaches were sure fired up. A lot of high-fiving on that play.
And Huerta's kick right down Broadway. Colonels a 78-yard drive. They take the lead by 1, and we're back to Buckner in just a minute on Glycod.
You do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians 3:23. Stinnett Plumbing, proudly serving Oldham County with a complete array of services from faucet fixes to bathroom renovations. Locally owned, built on integrity, and committed to bringing exceptional quality work to you. On call 24 hours a day for emergency repairs. Phone 502-690-3070. Stinnett Plumbing. This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by Stinnett Plumbing. Reliable, friendly, trusted. Phone 502-690-3070 or go online to StinnettPlumbing.com.
7-6 Colonels under 9 in this second quarter.
So we go a first quarter with no scoring. Teams trying to feel each other out. What are we going to get? Are we doing the same thing we see on film? And boom, just like that, 2 touchdowns in the second quarter.
Jose Huerta with the touchback. And Madison Central football from their 20-yard line. That's Sam Young's 12th touchdown pass of the year against only 1 interception. And Jackson Elkins bobbled that. He had to steer that one in back as he had an unpaved way to the end zone.
Yeah, so two explosive plays for both these scoring plays. I will say, as a neutral party, I feel a little bit more confident in Oldham County's offense. They had a nice drive before getting stopped on some turnover on downs, where we got to see what Madison Central can do. See if they can sustain a little bit. You're not going to win an entire game off explosive plays. You're going to have to sustain a drive at some point.
Noah Shipley, the center, will lead this Madison Central offense back to the line of scrimmage. Again, big Malachi Wood, the left tackle, Max Murphy, the left guard, Shipley, the center, with Dexter and Howard on the right side. And an inside handoff to the sophomore Hensley, and Brady will take it to the 22-yard line.
So Oldham County definitely paying attention to number 20 out there now. He's selling that hard fake, good handoff, but he sold it like he had the football. So somebody on the backside of that defensive front has got to pay attention to number 20, and somebody's got to be responsible for him at all times as this game moves on.
Gain of 2 officially for Madison Central. New formation with Harrison beside both Parks and Hensley. Again, Madison Central's leading rusher, Kenyatta Harge, out for the season. Got hurt last week. And Harrison scrambles a shoestring tackle, back for no gain.
Yeah, so kind of what I was talking about with Madison Central's defense on the other side. Oldham County did a great job of collapsing the pocket. of closing it down, of not giving him a lane to choose from. And because if he would have got out of that, there's a lot of room to run with Oldham County playing man-to-man on that play.
Third down and long now. This is Colonel defense trying to force a 3 and out. Parks the back and the one back set.
We'll see if they're going to be conservative here. The last kind of third and long, they kept the ball on the ground after a second down pass play.
Harrison on the decoy, calls his own number. We have a flag trailing the play as Harrison is brought down at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, he's special, man. Watching him play already, it sucks. This one's going to come back. Holding looks like so. This makes it challenging as a play caller. Now you just got a first down, and now you're going to be in a 3rd and 13 situation here. And it's going to be a tough go of it here for this 3rd down play. They're going to have to put the ball in the air.
Not something they do with a lot of success. Jaden West is their leading receiver at 15. Beyond that, their second leading receiver is Hensley out of the backfield with 3.
And they're gonna play 2 high safety here. They're gonna play zone. So if they put the ball in the air, it's got to be something high and outside or straight down the middle of the field. You're not gonna have a whole lot of room on the hashes.
They're down at 20s. Harrison steers through the defense and right through Jaden West, and it's 4th down.
Great stop by Oldham County. Penalty helps them out there, but even without the penalty, they were playing well on defense. And a good stop for Oldham County to get the ball back to a hot offense. Going to get back on the field and hopefully continue what they just left the field doing.
Fourth down at 20. Ruffin and Elkins back for Oldham. A hooking left kick. Bobbled, and Madison Central recovers, and the Indians will have the football. Is that ball coughed up over there by Elkins?
That's frustrating. You see Coach McBroom, he's hot right now. He did not like that returner tried to go catch that ball. That's what we call Peter. Everybody get away from it. Let it just roll out of bounds, trying to catch that football right there. That's a high school mistake. That frustrates you as a head coach or a coach, but that's a mistake right there by the Colonels. And add one more to Madison Central's turnover total for the year.
Indians +8 on turnovers. A key cog in their 5-1 start. And after a sudden change, they'll have it from their 38, 1st down and 10. Hensley brought down by Wade Metling at the line of scrimmage.
So now Oldham County's defense stays on the field. They got to come back. Who's the leader on the team? That's what I'm asking right now is who's leading the charge? Who's going to give us this energy, pick our heads up, not allow us to hang those heads, put our chins in our chest and feel sorry for ourselves. We got to come back and make a play right here.
Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. Harrison, one of the more mobile quarterbacks the Colonels have faced in the first half of this season.
Look for Oldham County to send some pressure. The last couple 2nd down and longs, Madison Central's taking a shot.
Inside handoff, that is Parks. Brought down for no gain. Nice open field tackle by linebacker Zach Teague.
Yeah, not much doing at all. Madison Central trying to sustain their run there. We're behind the sticks now, 3rd and 11. So, let's see what Coach Holcomb and staff wants to do here. Last couple 3rd down plays, we've either seen trying to take a shot down the field, or we've seen that speed option look, which they've had some success on with that speed option run. But I'm looking for Oldham County to move those guys up front. They're going to send 1 or 2 here and force Madison Central's hand.
3rd down and long. Back to throw. Harrison faces backside pressure. He'll dump it. Incomplete down that far sideline. Jaden West was in the vicinity, as was tight end Travis Grant.
Great job by Oldham County's defense coming back on this field after the turnover, after the muff punt, and getting back off the field. Madison Central doesn't have much in the past game, so if you're getting them behind the sticks, if you're making them put the ball in the air, you're feeling pretty confident about this game.
Jackson Elkins out, and he will be parallel with Justin Ruffin for Oldham County. And a flag at the line of scrimmage. False start.
Move it back 5 more.
This Madison Central offense, coordinated by head coach Mike Holcomb. I asked him this week, do you call the plays? He said, depends on how successful they are. Gotta love that attitude by the head coach, long tenured head coach.
Yeah, so he knows what he's doing, and I don't know if he's joking there or not. It sounds like a joke, but if you got another guy on staff that's got some different eyes and a different vantage point, that always helps a head coach. I'm always telling my guy when I was coaching, just give me as much information as possible so I can make the best decision possible.
Harrison, a gorgeous spiraling kick. My heavens, it's going to trickle down at the 16-yard line. That'll be a 53-yard punt.
Yeah, good job right there. Flipping field position, putting Oldham County tucked in behind there in their 20. Going to make them work if they're going to go score.
You can join us at halftime for a look at the area scoreboard, also some halftime stats, and a conversation with Oldham County candidate for Sheriff Robert Lane. We will catch up with Mr. Lane at the half.
So if I'm Oldham County right now, I'm thinking I got 5 minutes to drive and score, and I want to use that entire 5 minutes. I don't want to give Madison Central the ball back with any time, to put the ball up or take a chance. You call it it's 5 minutes, but you're talking about a 4-minute drill right here. What can we do in 4 minutes to move the ball and get in scoring position?
Caden Shepard will bulldoze his way just shy of the 20. Second down and about 8. 5'11", 240-pound sophomore.
So not a lot of success with that run play, but again, sometimes, you take the 2-3 yard plays, you're setting up a play action, you're setting up something else, a counter or a reverse. And in the old days, that's great right there. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. There's a lot of coaches listening to me that's saying, that's an awesome play. What are you talking about, coach? But we watch games on Saturday and Sunday. We want 30 yards.
2 targets to the near side. Young brought down right at the 20.
Good
Kinley,
pop.
Jeffrey Kinley in the open field.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a call or not, because you had guard and tackle pull for the handoff, and they had some run lane. They had some space. If Sam would have handed that ball off, they may have got 20, 30 yards there. So I don't know if he's reading that or if it's a call. A false pull is what we call it. You pull the guard and tackle and run back right where you came from. But if they'd have just handed the ball off, I think they had some room.
3rd down and 6. Colonel's trying to avoid a quick 3 and out. A lot of time left in this first half. Madison Central with 3 timeouts as well.
So if they're going to throw, look for Sam to get outside the pocket here, a little bootleg.
Ruffin in motion to the meat of the field, and Ruffin's the target here, and he'll be one-hopped. That ball is caught, but negligible gain.
Right, so Madison Central, great punt, keeps him down inside the 20. So depending on what kind of boot we get here, Madison Central may get the ball on the Oldham County side of the field with just over 3.5 minutes left to go score. So we'll see what kind of leg we get from the OC punter here, but Madison Central is going to have great field position because of their good special teams play.
Houston Manning to punt, the left guard. It's a wobbling kick chasing Kinley, and Kinley will watch it trickle down out at the 39-yard line. So a 41-yard boot for Manning, and we'll see what this Colonel defense can do here.
Yeah, and they've been playing well. There's not, besides that one big explosive play by Hagan Harrison, Madison Central's not done a whole lot. Coach Oldham, that defensive front, they're moving guys around. It's hard to get a read on where people are going to go, what gap they're going to stick their face in, which is hard in the run game because offensive line, they got to pick them out. Who are we going, where are we at? And it's hard to make those decisions. Offsides.
From the 40, and the Colonels a little bit overzealous. 1 turnover in this game, a Colonel muffed punt. That penalty actually on Madison Central. I beg your pardon.
Ooh, so false start. Wow. Must have moved before he came across the line, which is why he jumped across the line.
This Madison Central offense looking like the Gators last week with all those early starts.
He makes some people happy with those comments.
1st down and 15 from the 35. Colonels with 3 timeouts as well. Staircase formation near side, and Harrison going to flip it. That was a lateral, and Hensley a nice recovery, and he'll power forward back to the initial line of scrimmage.
So quick pitch. They've ran that option look several times. That's the first time they've pitched it. But Oldham County bringing everybody to the line of scrimmage. They're playing cover 0 or cover 1, one high safety. Everybody else is manned up, and they're bringing the house. They're forcing Madison Central's hand, which was a quick pitch. They want the ball out of Harrison's hand, get it in somebody else, make somebody else beat you.
2 receivers out far, 1 to the near. See what the Colonels do here. If they force third media, may want to call timeout with 3 minutes left in this quarter.
Yeah, they're thinking if you get a stop, they want the ball back.
Harrison rolling to the meat of the field. He's going to gun it. And a flag.
Yeah, got there just a hair early. Yeah, wasn't playing the ball, just ran straight through the receiver there. That's an easy call for you see 2 flags on the play there. You know that it was pass interference. If it was just one, you can argue, but when the back judge and the side judge call it, you know you got the call right. And, man, Harrison had a lot of room to run there. Great seal block by the left tackle out there. They kept that defensive end inside, and he had him walled up. Offensive linemen don't get a lot of credit a lot of times, but anytime I can shout them out, I can. That is a great job by that left tackle by sealing that edge and giving Harrison the option to run or throw because he had all day.
First down and 10. Line of scrimmage at the Colonel 43. Christian Alexander, the Colonel DB and guilty party. Harrison cuts to the left, swerving forward, and a first down as the nifty quarterback takes it to the 33, and he may be just a little bit short.
He's what we call slippery, man. He's got some quick twitch moves. That play was coming front side the whole time. That was coming to our offensive right, and he just stuck his foot in the ground, and he went back to the left because Oldham County's defensive end was collapsing. Shoulders were turned. Easy 10 yards for the athletic quarterback.
Will be a first down for the Indians. Again, Madison Central will have the football to start the second half as well, so a critical sequence on the docket for Oldham.
Yeah, and they're driving. This is what I was saying earlier. Can they sustain? Can they string a series of plays together that gets them in a position to score and get this Oldham County defense on their heels? And they're doing it right now. So about 10 more yards and we're in the red zone. Let's see what they draw up.
Parks on the change of pace, and he has a burst down the far sideline, and Parks inside the red zone to the 18. That'll be a 15-yard gain.
Good run, but the reason he was able to do that is Madison Central's offensive line is working. They are feeling good. They are feeling confident about themselves. They are sealing people. So you talk about stepping hard, getting the outside shoulder, outside run play. So they're trying to get outside shoulder of the guy that they're blocking and just move their butt, move their hips, and wall that guy off. And this offensive line is working. Watch them.
At the 19, it's 1st and 10 and an Oldham County timeout. Colonel timeout with 2:13 in this stanza.
Coach Oldham wants to get over. He wants to talk about it. Maybe get some water, get some break, and that's what they're talking about right here. So what are we doing? Where we at? How are we getting sealed? They haven't hit that play yet. That off-tackle run play hasn't been hit. So somebody got sealed off, and they wanted to talk about it right there.
Madison Central's kicker, Trenton Nacita, yet to attempt a field goal on the year. Keep that in the back of your mind here. Still ample time left in this first half.
Yeah, so we're 1st and 10. We're in the red zone. If you're going to take a shot you want to put the ball up on a corner fade, a back shoulder throw, a rollout with a comeback. Like, this is the chance to do it while you're in 1st and 10. You're trusting your offensive line. You're trusting your run game. So you think maybe on a second down you could come back and get 5 or 6 yards and put you in a position. But, you're feeling good. You're feeling confident. You got this Oldham County defense on their heels. So if you want to take a shot, now's the time.
Harrison on the year, yet to connect on a touchdown pass as a quarterback.
Which I like. I like the receiver they got out there. Number 7, he's got some size.
And Parks will dice it back inside, and Adrian Parks loose across the 10 down to the 8. That'll be an 11-yard pickup, and it's 1st and goal.
Nice run. That's great play calling by Madison Central. You had the big run with an outside run. So Oldham County calls a timeout, like we're getting beat on the edge, and you come back and inside handoff after Oldham County maybe calls a timeout and adjusts. But now look, Oldham County's got everybody up, everybody in. If I'm Madison Central, I'm calling a play to the outside. Okay, they got all the guys inside the tackle. I got 1, 2 guys outside the tackle on the left side. Like I'm thinking, let's put the ball in quarterback's hand and let's run a sweep to the right.
First and goal from the 8, and Harrison brought down from behind back at the 10. He will fall forward up to the 7 as the Colonel defense pretty stiff inside. Isaac Starr on the stop.
Yeah, so I like it. That's what they were going, but leave the guy, leave the blocker, leave the running back. Who cares if they know, trying to get a little tricky. Everybody knows down here who's getting the ball. 20 balls are going to be in 20's hands, second and goal. So just run it with him. Just if the defense is giving it to you, just take it. You got the same thing to the left. There's nobody outside number 6 on the left over there.
119 as Parks to the left, trying to get outside. There is a flag as Parks.
They're going to call a hold. Come on. They'll call it on the receiver there. But I love when you see a receiver involved in the run game with blocking. You preach that during the week. You want to see those receivers get involved and grind it out a little bit. So maybe a little bit too much jersey, maybe not. Maybe we just want to keep the game close. I don't know, but not a fan of the hold, Chris.
Well, about 5 or 6 penalties in this first half for Madison Central, and this one not at an opportune time.
But, you get a second win if you're Oldham County right now with a minute left, 2nd and 8. He's going to back him up. Still goal to goal. No chance to get a first down. So Oldham County's got a second breath. Let's see if they use it to their advantage and keep him out of the end zone here.
2nd and goal from the 12. As Parks adjacent to the right.
Try to get him to jump. Changing the play right now. Coach Holcomb over there. He's yelling something new in. Let's see what he comes up with.
2 receivers out far. Parks trying to burst outside, and he will not. Brought down at the 9-yard line as the Colonel's defense holds.
Timeout.
Brian Montley own out there as first stop now burned by Madison Central. It's 3rd down and goal.
So, good timeout. You got to stop the clock here, but it's tough if you're Madison Central. I know coaching with Coach Oldham that he never runs the same front 2 plays in a row. He never shows you the same thing on back-to-back plays. So you're almost over there guessing right now, like what do they think we're going to do, and then you have to play the role of the defensive coordinator, and what are they going to be in. So you're obviously thinking that they're thinking that your best player is going to get the ball right here, number 20, your quarterback is going to keep the football. So maybe you have to show them something else. Maybe you show them a gadget play right here. Do you have a reverse in your back pocket? Do you have a halfback pass in your back pocket? Because Oldham County's sucking up on the run. They know you don't have a whole lot of strength just in your straight drop back pass game on 3rd down. So, if I got a gadget play in my back pocket right here, maybe it's the time to do it right before half. Not much to lose.
4-down territory perhaps for this Indian offense. Perhaps that's determined by the outcome of this play. 3rd and goal.
Got some juice in the stands right now.
Back to throw. Harrison slinging it in the end zone. Incomplete. Great coverage out there by Jacob Davis.
So, looked like he had it, man. Just put the ball a little bit too deep. If I'm the guy up top right now, I'm saying, hey, let's run that again, but let's run a stop on it, right? So run the fade, have him pull up and come right back to the pylon, because that DB was trailing him. He had no idea where the ball was. So run the same thing, hit a stop on it, throw the ball right to the pylon, and you might have it. But like you said, not much of a kicker, so you got to go for it right here.
Indians shuffle alignment. Again, Trent Nasita is their kicker. This would be a 29-yarder.
And that's what what we're going to do. Yeah.
So Nasita, again, his first field goal attempted this year. The hold will be applied by Jeffrey Kinley. And high drama and Buckner as Madison Central will call time. This is take the points here, don't you, Joe?
Oh yeah, 100%. If you got a guy you're confident in, I mean, you put your field goal kicker on, you let him get these 3 going into half. But if I'm Oldham County's coaching staff right now, I'm fired up. Like, I'm pumped up. You got a big stop. after some good run plays to get down here, you got lucky on a holding penalty. The ball bounced your way there, but now you got a chance to hold them to 3 points or get a good rush here and hold them to nothing. So you're feeling good right now if you're an Oldham County fan, watching this game. This defense is playing hard. They're running the football. They're playing with great effort and great energy, and this is what you get when you do those things on defense.
Colonels with 2 timeouts left. As Nasita and the Colonels
timeout.
Used one of those 2 timeouts to ice the kicker.
That was a good snap. I had a look at it. Good snap, good hold. If you're the kicker, go ahead and kick that one. You get a free practice. And so a little bit of a chess match right here, a little bit of a mind game. High school kids don't need much to throw their psyche off, so we'll see how it affects them here.
Well, both these teams ranked in the top 5 in 6A in terms of RPI, and you can tell the seriousness of this game.
Yeah, everybody's playing hard, man. This is district football right now. These are the ones that matter. They mean something. The rival games, the South Oldhams, the North Oldhams, those games are fun to play, but in the course of the season, they don't mean anything. This means something tonight.
So again, Kenley is the holder, and Nasita, he's had a lot of time to think about this, and now the officials are going to call timeout.
If I'm the kicker, one thing about kickers is you got to be calm and collected all the time. My roommate was a kicker in college, and he was the most calm person I knew on a football field. No matter what was happening, it could have been the malice in the palace, and he would have been sitting there smiling, ready to kick a field goal.
There's a clock adjustment, adding some time on the Bell Field at Chris Lander Stadium clock.
Got to get that second back.
So all that for 1 additional second. We'll see what Nasita can do here.
He's ready. He ain't moved. He's ready to kick.
Perfect snap. And Nasita's kick.
Got it.
He sure did. Good for that young man.
Yeah, I'll clap for that. That was great. After he missed the extra point down here, come out and nail a field goal right there before half. Like, that's giving your team some confidence, and that's what I love about high school football right there. You saw his team lift him up and hug him and carry him off the field. Man, that's the beautiful thing about high school football. So, I've seen Oldham County score with this much time on the clock. They did it against South Oldham. They did it right before half. They got some plays in their playbook to move the ball and get downfield and maybe get some points of their own right here. So I'm not chalking this up. I'm not saying Oldham County is going to come out and just take a knee or run the ball. Even with just 1 timeout, they may look to take some shots.
1 timeout remaining. Hagan Harrison, 40-yard touchdown rush for Madison Central. And Jackson Elkins, a 53-yard touchdown reception for Oldham. Those the 2 scoring touchdowns of this first half.
We'll see if Madison Central kicks it deep, puts it on the ground here. A little strategy on the kickoff. You're going to kick it deep.
Running under it will be Alexander, and Alexander across the 30 at the 38-yard line. I beg your pardon, that's Trey Cotton on the return.
All right, so you got a chance here. A couple plays down the field. You need about, two completions. So you're probably looking about, you need 30 yards to at least have a chance at a Hail Mary, have a chance to take a shot at the end zone. I've heard good things about OC's kicker. I'm not really sure his leg, his length, what we're looking at, but I imagine you got to get to at least the 35 to give the high school kicker a chance.
Young will roll to his right. He's going to flip it, looking for Davis. Pick. Second interception and an open field for Madison Central as that play is blown dead.
Why?
That play is blown dead.
Why? I don't understand why. He thought the guy that had the ball was tackled? I don't understand.
This is a key point in this game as the officials will confer at midfield. That ball intercepted.
Yeah, and they blew the whistle when the guy went to the ground. He was hurt, but he didn't have the ball.
Here we go.
It's their ball.
So Indian football, but I think an explanation might be required here on this one.
Yeah, I don't have it for you because the guy with the ball was still running, so you don't typically blow the whistle until the ball carrier's on the ground. So I'm
but
not,
a key play.
Yeah, it is, and 37 seconds, really nothing to lose to take a couple shots here, see if you can get back in field goal range, but Sam's going to want that one back, second interception on the season, but trying to make something happen there before half. Just a little off with his accuracy there, but one thing I liked about it is he threw the pick. He didn't hang his head. He went and made the tackle, or he went and hit somebody. He didn't just sit back and stand there like you'd see some high school quarterbacks do.
Colonel's a couple of rolling left, under duress, and sacked back at the 48-yard line.
A good play there. That they're going to get their last time out, but just trying to buy some time, let those receivers get downfield or maybe find a little green grass. But if you're Oldham County right now, defensive, you got to keep them in the pocket, right? Defensive ends, don't come inside, don't counter, stay on the edge, engage that offensive tackle, and just press it. That's what you want to do right now. Make those run lanes tiny.
It's Brian Monteleone on the sack. Seems like Madison Central has had the football for much of this second quarter, and they really have.
Yeah, they've controlled the clock, which is what we talked about before the game. If you hold the ball in this Oldham County team, you're not letting that offense on the field. And Sam Young controlled the game. They've done a great job, so far. Again, still haven't seen them finish and sustain a drive. So going into the locker room at halftime, if I'm the coach, that's what I'm saying is like, we got to finish, man. We got down there on the goal line, had a penalty, shot ourselves in the foot. And if I'm Oldham County, we're saying the opposite, like, great job, we got a second chance, and we made the most of it.
Anderson Mitchell split out wide, all 6'3", 175 for Madison Central. He's at the bottom of your screen right underneath that score bug. 2nd and 19. So Madison Central now empty of timeouts. Harrison, quarterback draw, and he'll scamper down the far sideline across the 50.
Run it. Didn't get out of bounds.
And that may be the last play of this quarter.
Yeah, good job by Oldham County defense knowing that maybe just trying to run some guys deep and get him out of the pocket, so they had a spy on him there, and they're going to get one off. Looks like they're going to get one off.
Bobbled snap. And clock reads 0.0, and that's going to be the end of the half. 9-7, Madison Central by 2, and the turnover margin for the Indians +2. That's critical in this first half.
That's huge.
9-7 at the turn. Back to Buckner in a moment on Glycod.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Robert Lane is not a seasoned politician. He grew up in Oldham County and has been in the trenches alongside first responders for over 20 years. As sheriff, he will provide fresh, community-oriented policing perspectives while maintaining a duty to serve citizens fairly and impartially. Vote for a candidate with a servant's heart. Vote Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff, committed to community.
I'm Robert Lane, and I approve this message.
Paid for and approved by Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Metro Windows. Replace your old rotted windows today. Call Kyle at 502-550-1489. That's Metro Windows at 502-550-1489.
Welcome back to Belfield in Buckner, 9-7 at the half. Chris Labar along with Joe Gamsky, a tight ball game, and both teams very competitive.
Yeah, those keys to victory before the game, and I think Madison Central is leaning to being able to hold those most firmly. They're getting some turnovers. Their offense was on the field a lot, really testing that Oldham County defense.